Right, welcome back everybody. A little bit something different today. I've got my hands on one of these Evolution, and it's an 18 volt reciprocating saw. I've never had one of these before. I've seen a lot of people using these, so I do watch a lot of YouTube videos, and they do look really handy bits of kit really. It's a bit of a go-to multi-tool really, so it's got a lot of uses, this one. So I haven't opened it yet. I thought I'd bring you in while we have a look at this. So I've actually never used the Evolution range before. I've seen a lot of other YouTubers using this equipment. Personally, we've always just stuck to DeWalt. That's just what we've done. But I thought I did have a look on the websites, and these are really reasonably priced for what you get basically. So I thought we'd give them a go, and I thought I'd start with this one. I've actually got a jigsaw coming as well, because with doing the van build, the jigsaw is going to come in really handy when we're doing the templates for all the woodwork in there. But that's enough of that. So we're going to take this out of the box. I haven't looked at it yet. We'll see what we get with it. In this one, you do get your battery charger, and you get a 2 amp hour battery. But I did opt to get the 8 amp hour as well. So let's take a look and see what we get. So before we do dig in the box, I'll just show you what's on the front of it and what comes included. So as you can see there, you get one multi-material blade and one thin steel blade. So apparently this will cut through nails in wood. So what we're going to try, we've got the multi-material blade out, and actually I've got a bit of wood next door with a nail in it, and we're going to give it a bit of a test. So as I say, I haven't opened this box yet. It's still got the tickets on it, the stickers. So I'll just cut through them stickers. And let's have a look what we get in here. Right then, so that's your 2 amp hour battery there that comes with it, and it says on there 2 amp hours. That should last you 30 minutes, and it's a 36 watt hour, and it only weighs 0.4 of a kilo. So I'm not sure what this one weighs. That weighs 1.6 of a kilo, and you get a 95-minute usage out of that. Yeah, it's definitely worth getting the bigger one, but then also you've got to consider the weight of the batteries as well, so that's just something to bear in mind. So I'm not sure what we've got in here. Oh, so in that big box you've just got a little Allen key. So we'll take that out for the minute. That might be for changing the blades, I suppose. It seems to be well packaged. This is your charging docking station. It tells you there on the amp hours what time limits you're getting out of them. So 5 amp hour you get a 60-minute work time, and the 4 amp hour you get about a 50-minute work time. So depends how much you use your equipment. So this is the saw in question. I'll say I've never actually used one of these saws before, but I've seen them and they do have a good multi-use. So you do have your lock there, so you can't actually pull your trigger, and you just pull that in. It's probably easy to do it with your thumb, then just pull your trigger in. Depending which hand you can use it, I suppose. You can pull it in either one. So weight wise, that's a nice weighty tool, that nice bit of weight to it. It's probably not much difference in the weight. That's probably a little bit heavier than that DeWalt drill with the big battery on there. But you do want a bit of weight behind you for when you are cutting through stuff. So what we'll do, let's have a quick clear up first. Alright, so here's your 2 blades there. I say we're going to go and stick the multi-purpose one in. These do come free in the packet when you buy it, and that's just a bit of packaging. So we'll just put a bit of this packaging back in here, and you do get your little booklet there as well, and you can register it to get your guarantee online as well, which is quite handy. So we'll just stick that back in the box for now, and I'm just going to stick the we'll stick the little battery on now to see what sort of work this one does. It comes with it, so we'll just use what comes with it basically. I say I upgraded to the amp hour battery, 8 amp hour battery, and it does have a battery meter, which is quite handy, because you can get some batteries which are just like this one here, and that doesn't have a battery meter on it, and it's quite handy just to have your battery meter on. So we'll stick this battery on. It just clicks on as they all do. Just give it a little push, and that's lovely and quiet, that. And I'm just going to go in. I ain't read no instructions, so we're going to get one of the saw blades out. So if you just bend the top, they just snap out like that. So they look like they're a bit like a jigsaw blade. So I reckon if you do, it's just like putting a jigsaw blade in there. You have your twisty lock there, and I suppose you just drop that in, and then you can just lock that in like that. And I believe this saw, you can actually have the blade the other way round. So if you're in an awkward area, you can actually use the blade that way. So you haven't actually just got to have it a certain way. It is universal, that. So yeah, we'll just have a go on that. Yeah, I mean that's perfectly fine. That's a nice weight to that. So we're going to go next door now, and we'll just try cutting this bit of wood with a nail in it and see what happens. Don't forget to wear safety glasses. Right then, guys, so as you can see, I've got myself a nail I've just put into the end of this bit of wood. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to go straight for the nail and see if we can cut that first. And there we go, that was no issue at all for that. Right then, so as you just see there, we got through that nail no problem. So we're just going to go through it now with a bit of wood with a nail in it, and let's see how we get on. And there we go, no issue at all there. Just drop that straight in the bin. Let me just show you. So as you can see, we've gone through the nail clean in there. Lovely clean cut, and I'll just show you that. And that's the end of the nail still in that piece as well. So you can cut through nails in your timber, not a problem at all there. So what I'm going to do now, just take that blade out for a minute, and that blade, no issues there at all. It's still perfect, that blade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the thin bladed steel one in, and we'll just go ahead and cut a bit of copper pipe in, just to see how we get on with that. Let me just get a bit of pipe. So I've got it's not a bit of copper pipe, I've just got myself a nice bit of pipe here. So let's go back next door. Again, we'll just wind that in the vise, and we'll cut a section of this off. So let's go for it. There we go, not a problem at all. What I did find there, you maybe want to put your material straight up to the end there, otherwise it might try and drag it through. Let's have another go with that. So when you're putting it in, put your blade up to the material, and you get a lot better control with it there. It don't bounce as much, so that's just something to bear in mind. And I'll just show you what I mean. I was trying to cut it midway there, but if you put your material up to the base of the base plate there, you don't get no bounce. So just something else to be aware of. I say it's all new to me, this machine. So I'll just stick that up there. So again, easy enough to take the blade out, quick release, just half a turn. There we go. And as I say, you can put the blade in upside down as well. So if you've got to cut this way, you can use the tool upside down, which is very handy for getting in them tight areas. What's the battery life on it now? We're still on 2 bars. I didn't expect it to go off of there actually, for doing only about 3 cuts there, 3 to 4 cuts. But let's stick the bigger battery on just to feel the weight difference on the machine there. So we'll just take this one out. And it's a big substantial battery, that one. That's only got 1 bar on it. But I won't do no cutting with it, we're just going to see the weight difference. So again, it doesn't feel much different. You can feel a little bit of weight on the end there, but it's not a bad weight. It's not going to do your arms in, do you know what I mean? So see the difference in that. We'll take a quick look at the charger. They're pretty generic, these chargers on all brands. So there we go. You've got it's a rapid charger, this, which I didn't realise. As you can see, rapid charge, and it tells you what state your battery is in. So if you've got a solid green line, you've got a full battery, and if it's a dead battery, you're getting broken red lines as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with this. I'd definitely recommend it, and it would have come in handy when I was doing the van build, doing the cutting out the windows around the side to get a big chunk of the window out, and you could have gone round with the jigsaw just to finish it off. But I say I've seen these being used on a lot of channels, so I thought I would get involved in it. So would I recommend this? Definitely. I say I've only had a little 15-minute play with it, so I don't know what it's going to be like in the long run, but what I've seen and what I've felt, it feels like a good quality tool. It's rubberized there, so you're going to get a good grip on it and on your handle. So that's a nice feature, being rubberized. Your faceplate, it moves to different angles for what you're cutting, so that's a nice little feature. You do get your 2 blades free with it, but they're dirt cheap, these blades, on the website, so it's a really good product basically. I'll definitely be going this is a bit of a go-to saw this now, and I say I have got the jigsaw coming, so when I do get that, I will give you a little bit of a review on that, the weight and that, because at the minute we're just using a corded saw, a Ryobi, and with the battery stuff you're not tied down to where you're working, you're not running extension leads out and everything. So I'm really happy with this. I'll put a link down below, because I did get in touch with Evolution before I did order this saw, and I said obviously if I do a little review, they said they're going to give you guys, my subscribers, a little bit of a discount code. So if you hit the link down below, even if you just go look on the store, that link is linked up with my discount code. So when I did take a look at our website, there was a wide variety of tools on there. They had the saws, the jigsaws, table saws, circular saws, not just saws, they do drills, all the spare batteries, attachments you need for your stuff, drill bits, blades, it's all on there. So if you hit that link down below, that will take you and put a discount code in your basket. So just go and take a look at their site. So I'll definitely use the Evolution range, even coming down to maybe trying to drill out at some point. But at the minute, I say I've got a couple of drills. I'm not sure if they do impact guns. That might be an interesting one to see if they do an impact gun on the website. I know they do drills and that, but I haven't actually got an impact gun myself, so that could be something else we could look at, building a little evolutional arsenal up. Build quality seems on par with the bigger brands, but they're just a bit of a better price. So this is your DIY home user equipment, and it's a decent build quality at a reasonable price. So I'll definitely be using them again, and I say hit the link down below for their website. Just take a look, and you might see something on there that you fancy. So I'm going to leave it here for this, and until next time, when I get the jigsaw, I'll bring that back and show you, and hopefully I've had a bit of time using this one then, and I can give you a bit of an update to see what it's all about. So thanks very much, and until next time, we'll see you about.